Hi, my name is Denise and today I'm going to be reviewing Career of Evil by Robert Galbraith. As most of you know, Career of Evil is written by J.K. Rowling in a pseudonym Robert Galbraith. This book, like most of her books, is really well written, characters really well rounded, and this one is the third in a Cormoran. The first one is The Cuckoo's Calling, the second one is A Silkworm, and the third one is Career of Evil. Now, this book, what I loved about this book is that there is more Robin. Now, in the previous books, we see Robin, we see her as the assistant, but in this part she plays an absolute crucial role in the whole book. Now, we learn more about her past, and we learn more about her dreams and aspirations and how terrible her past have been, and many things more, especially how her relationship with her fiancé is going. Now, I don't really like her fiancé, and I really ship, as you will see in a few minutes, I really ship Cormoran and Robin. And I think I came up with a name. Now it's Corbin. I was trying to look for a name to ship them with and I couldn't find one. Trakoven? Rovike? You see? So, Career of Evil is especially interesting and terrifying and really spectacular. You can actually see everything that is happening. You can see from the perspective of the killer slash stalker. You can see Robin's home life. You can see Cormoran's home life. And most of all, what really interested me is that you can see their relationship developing. So, if you haven't read this, just please stop now and go read it. I rated it 5 out of 5 stars in Goodreads, and I don't think it could have gone any lower. It really trapped me from the beginning, and if I had more time I would have finished in like a day or so. It's really cool. It's cool. It's really good. It's really cool, and seriously, J.K. Rowling, you did it again. It's really amazing how I feel these characters as part of my family, and I cannot wait for the next book to come out. So, without further ado, here is my journey reading Career of Evil. Okay, so I'm reading Career of Evil, right? So I've always been a Strike Robin shipper. It has always seemed like Strike has a crush on Robin, but he doesn't want to accept it, mainly because, you know, she's his assistant and she's engaged and all that stuff. But I mean, you can pretty much tell that he has a crush on her, right? So Career of Evil, I'm on page 56. I just read chapter 9, and oh my god, was my suspicions correct? Well, not spoiler because nothing has ever happened right now, but you know, well, the first few pages were awesome. I mean, the other books, they didn't start as awesome as this one. I think this one so far has been really good, but like the other ones, they started like really slowly, and I just read it because I knew it was J.K. Rowling, and then it got interesting, and then it got awesome. This one starts good, then great, then awesome, and I'm barely in chapter 9, but oh my god, like as a huge Strike Robin shipper as I am, you know, this whole thing has been like Strike Robin, and I love that. And well, and then there's this guy, right? Well, there's this guy that sent a freaking leg, over to Robin, and then, well, you know, that's like a threat, and he sent it to Robin, so they start investigating who the heck could send that leg to Robin. So that must mean that that guy knew Strike, because, I mean, he sent it to, like, the office, so, and he has something against Strike, but he sent it to Robin. So that means that he also knows Robin. So that means that this guy is watching, which is pretty creepy because I'm really creeped out by stalkers. So I was like, ooh, this is interesting, you know? And then you can see from the point of view of this stalker, which is pretty awesome because even though you don't actually know who he is, he always talks about himself as a he. That's weird. Sometimes it starts talking as it, like he has something there. I don't know. He's really weird. We know he's a guy. We know that Strike did something to someone he cares about. I mean, he has a really huge grudge on Strike. And then we see on the point of view of this stalker guy. Oh, I already said that. We see on the point of view of this stalker guy, and then we see him following Robin around. And then he starts thinking, ooh, what I'm going to do with her, and you know, those kind of stuff. And then he starts thinking, oh, tomorrow she's going to find that thing, and things like that. So it's really creepy and it's really awesome at the same time. But anyway, I'm getting off track. Anyway, it was so cool. Like at chapter 9, I'm at chapter 9. I just finished chapter 9. That he was following Robin around, and then she ends up in a bar where she was to meet Strike, but the stalker didn't know that, so he was just following her around, and then Strike comes in, and then the stalker says something along the lines of, ooh, I mean, you can tell that he's banging her or something, that he has slept with her, or that he really, really wants to. And I'm like, yes, he really, really wants to, because Robin and Strike are going to be canon, and I can feel it because, you know, Robin is not in the best of relationships right now with Matthew. I hate Matthew, Strike hates Matthew, everyone hates Matthew. So I don't know what Robin sees in him, but you know, maybe it's just the looks. Maybe he's really good, you know, in the intimacy. But I don't know what Robin is doing with him. But anyway, Strike doesn't want to cross that line, but we all know they'll end up together. Even the stalker knows they'll end up together. But the creepy thing is that the stalker said something like, you can tell that he really wants to, something like that. And then that'll make what I'm going to do to her the better, something like that. So we know right then that the stalker is going to do something to Robin just to piss Strike off. Imagine. I mean, this is really interesting, and I'm really excited to keep on reading. So I'll keep on posting. Oh my god. So Matthew just walked in, and then Robin was looking at the definition of a fetish, that people who are sexually attracted to people who don't have a leg. And it was funny. See, I just read chapter 11, and everyone tells Strike that he and Robin should be together, but like he doesn't want to accept it or whatever, and he says, no, you know, she's going to get married or whatever, but he knows why everyone thinks they should be together, but he doesn't want to accept it. And then the chapter ends with him saying, like, oh my god, I'm so excited. The chapter ends with him thinking how soon Robin's wedding is going to be. It's only 2 months away, and then he thinks there's still time, but he doesn't know for what, because, you know, there's still time for her to cancel and for her to be with him, and it's so awesome. Okay, bye. So I just finished chapter 20, as you can tell by my face. And we learned a little bit about Robin's backstory. And I'm really sad. I mean, I've never read a book where that happened to one of the main characters, and made me think so much. I mean, not every book is going to be, you know, the characters have the perfect lives or have the perfect relationships or things like that. But that this particular theme, I mean, it must have been so hard. And I know she's, you know, fictional or whatever, but It made me think so much that so many women go through this. I mean, I bet more than half of all women go through something as hard as sexual abuse. And it's not, it's not pretty, and it's not represented in TV shows or books. I mean, mostly women in books and things like that, in fiction, they have the perfect life and nothing really bad happened to them unless it's plot related. But many women suffer through this. And like I said, more than half goes through some kind of sexual abuse. And because it's not really represented, they are really ashamed of it. And, it's really hard to talk about it. And when you think that, when society even thinks that, oh, maybe it's her fault, because of the way she dresses, because she was calling for attention and things like that, it gets, more difficult to accept it. Or maybe sometimes you start thinking as a victim that it was your fault, probably, and it's not. And like Robin said, it's not who she is, it doesn't define her, but it's something that happened to her, and it sucks. It really, really sucks. And I want to cry right now because, I mean, it's really hard to go through that, I guess. It's not happened to me, but, I mean, I really like Robin, and, to have something like that happen to one of your favorite characters, it really opens your eyes. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, I'm really shocked that this is something that happened to an actual character. It had never happened in all of my literary experience. Well, at least not like that. And I don't know what to say anymore. So that's all I have to say about this. I mean, chapter 20 was really, really well written. Congratulations, JK. I mean, like, seriously, I'm completely shocked. Again, this doesn't... I guess when I get my ideas clearer, I'll say something else, but this is really... It doesn't change anything. It doesn't change who she is. But it does change my perspective of the world. It doesn't change her, but it changed me. So like, I just read a few pages of Career of Evil. I haven't had enough time lately, but I read this thing, and I don't know what chapter it was, but it was awesome. And it was chapters 39 and 40. So 39, I think it was 39, dealt with the killer, well, this guy, the villain of the book, and he was killing someone else, and he got the one of the fingers from the victim, and while he was stabbing her, he was almost caught. And oh my god. And then he keeps talking about it, that it thing, and I believe that's like his partner or something, like his wife. Like, can you believe that? Or he's not his wife, but his lover or whatever, and he's using this person as a no alibi or something. I have no idea what's going on. It's freaking me out. And then Strike finally is accepting that he kind of has feelings for Robin, and I don't know, this is becoming so intense. This is really intense, like, seriously. Oh my god. He's got Robin. Oh my god, this is not a drill. He's got Robin. So, it was a false alarm. Well, not false alarm. Robin was indeed attacked by the killer, but she was trained after her incident, after her incident, after her past. So she had a way to defend herself, and it was awesome. But anyway, she's in the hospital. They have to do X-rays on her, and Strike figure out who the killer is. So I'm dying to know who it is, because I have a theory, but I think it's wrong. I've been back and forth between Whittaker and Brockbank, but Whittaker is out, so think it's Brockbank, but or someone else. It's not Ling. It is not, I think. But let's see. I don't like what just happened. I mean, I understand, but Robin was trying to help some kids, But she really, really messed up. But that led to Robin and Strike breaking up? They're over? Seriously? They can't be over. I mean, there's like more books coming, isn't there? And I definitely hate Matthew. Matthew's the worst. He's blocking Strike. He's not letting them, figure everything out. I hate that freaking bastard. And I was wrong. Are you kidding me? I was completely wrong.